Hi guys, we're back at Smash Fishing. We're out on a lovely day, it's a little bit windy. We're going to go out fishing and check the crab pots and hopefully we can get some seafood. So stay tuned, it's Smash Fishing, baby. Woo! It'd be nice to see a few mackerel today or even some pollock. So what I'm going to do is head to the crab pots first because the tide's going down. Otherwise we won't be able to get to them. And then what we'll do is head out right around some reefs and hopefully find some fish. First crab pot. Come on. These were baited up with big pollock heads. So hopefully we can get some decent crabs.
And Guernsey, a single spot lifeboat, that's all received. Guernsey Coast Guard listener, channel 16 over.
First one. There's 2 or 3 lobsters in that one. Very nice. I don't know if any are keepers. Couple of spider crabs. Let's get out of here and I'll show you what we got. Just a couple of small spiders in that one. What's in here? Definitely 2 lobsters. I don't know how many's actually in here. It's hard to see. Oh, there's one there. There's one lobster, one little mini one. There's another one there. There's 2 lobsters, both females. We got a couple of really tiny mini spider crabs. So I'll empty this out and we'll get on to the next set. Someone forgot to defrost the bait. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go pull the other pots and then we'll try and get this bait sorted and then we'll deploy all 4, baby. A couple of little spider crabs. That one. Just a load of spider crabs. Check that out for a mess of spider crabs. 1 brown crab, but they're all small. Not very lucky on the pots today. Hopefully the last set's got something decent in. I'm gonna get all these out now. It's all just spiders, and hopefully we can get one in the last one. Close to the reef on this one, that's for sure. Good job we can pull it out. Oh, big spider crab. That's a lovely spider. That's a proper spider. It's nice. A bunch of small ones. Let's get out of here. Right then. Let's have a little look in here. We've got 1 spider crab and it's a buster. Look at that. 1 monster spider in there and nothing else. That one is coming home with us. Big old barnacles on it and everything. That's a beauty of a spider. So I'm gonna get the other one emptied and then we're off fishing. That's all we had. All the keepers were 1 spider crab. All the rest is small. There is seagulls absolutely everywhere around here at the moment. They're all feeding. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna steam up around the edge of them and hopefully we can hit into some mackerel. I may even throw some lures for some pollock or bass in a bit. See how the day goes. Our birds feeding everywhere. There's gannets, there's gulls, there's cormorants, you name it. Just put a lure on because I've seen some big bass on the surface, but it just depends what they're feeding on, you know. I don't have a lot of bass lures with me. Fish on here, guys. Pretty sure I got a mackerel. Oh, we've got a few mackerel here. Nice. That's exactly what we wanted. Lovely big ground mackerel. You beauty. There is bass everywhere. I've seen some beauties as well, but you just can't hook them. I have tried all different lures, you name it, and I still can't get them. It's crazy. We're in, guys. Going onto the boat. Oh, that's a clonking mackerel. On this light gear, they really do put up a scrap. I don't know if you can see the water here, guys. And check that out. It's an absolute feeding frenzy in front of me. But the bass, you just can't catch them. They are absolutely everywhere, but you just can't catch them. The water is alive, and these are big bass. Some of these are huge. It's crazy. I might stick a free line mackerel out. Look at that for a sounder. This is genuinely insane. The amount of fish that are here, and you just can't get them. It's all around the boat, all around me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a new trace on. You can see the bass here. There's some beauties as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to free line one of the mackerel I've just caught. Check that for a bait, guys. Giant mackerel. Hopefully it's still kicking a bit. Hopefully one will come up after it. We've arrived at a reef, guys. It's a really deep reef, this. It's very close to a wreck that me and Sam are going to fish later on today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop down and see if there's any pollock on this, because it's 150 foot of water. So we could literally get some big pollock round here, hopefully. But if not, I'll be happy with a few just for some pot bait. I really need some pot bait, so whether we get some pelt or pollock, I'm not too bothered. And we'll do a catch and cook with whatever we get, really. Haha. I don't know what I got on here, guys. But they ain't fighting very much. We shall see. I have no idea what we've got. It's not fighting or anything. Oh, a lovely piece of kelp. It's a lovely kelp fish, that one. There you go. Nice bit of sugar kelp fish. Beautiful species that one is. Oh, this is a good fish. He's in the wreck a little bit. Oh, he wants to go. Got me in the wreck. No. We've had a bit of change of plan, guys. Sam's just called and he wants to go fish on a shipwreck. So what we're going to do, I'm on my mooring now, my outside mooring, and we're just going to wait for him to turn up, and then we're going to steam out to a wreck and go pollock fishing and try and get some pelt and possibly anchor up if the weather's good enough. It's beautiful weather now, but I know the wind's supposed to pick up, so it could get a bit rough. So we'll see what we do. Who knows what we're going to catch, to be honest. But hey, it's going to be fun. Sam's finally on the vessel, guys. Hello. Setting up his rod. The tide's coming up now, so hopefully there's a few more fish around the wreck. And hopefully we can catch loads of them. We need pot bait, we need good food. What better way than try and catch some pollock on the lures, eh? What a lovely day it is as well. Yeah, like I said before, guys, I don't know if we're going to anchor or not, because there's a massive tide and we don't know what the chop's going to be like. But we'll take it all by ear and just try and catch what we can. Check this out, guys. We completely had a big kerfuffle. I caught this fish, Sam was hitched. We just could not get the cameras on. But look at that. That is a fine pollock right there. Would you give that, 6-pounder? I would say so, definitely. It's a nice I've got fish. Some scales, so we will weigh it. But that's first pollock of the day, and she's a corker, that's for sure. So stick that one in the bucket. As you can see, inside here, because it's 150 foot of water, what happens is the oxygen inside them expands and it pulls their stomach out, Their swim bladder's knackered, so whenever we pull up a pollock like this, it's gonna die if we try and release it, so we're better off keeping it for the table. That's a beautiful fish, that. Let's go get some more. Setup we're using, guys, really standard. It's just a slide and boom there. Usually we'll put a bead on, but I've forgotten today because we've lost a bit of tackle. We got a big barrel swivel, 50-pound line, just to a lure. Any sort of lure will do. The pink caught the pollock today, but that doesn't mean other colours won't catch. But yeah, and that's how we managed to get it. We do expect a few more fish, but the tide isn't running hard yet, so as that tide picks up, hopefully we can pick up a few more fish. And what we're doing is we're going up tide of the wreck, and then we're drifting back over it, reeling the lures up and down, straight through the water column, and then just waiting for them to pretty much mash up your lure. Just gonna give this fish a quick weigh. What are you saying?
Oh, I reckon £5.12.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm saying 6-1. I'm gonna push it.
Alright.
Set on 0, just so everyone knows I'm not cheating.
It's about the £6 mark, isn't it?
Oh. Should we just call it £6?
I'd say £6, yeah.
Bouncing from £5.15 to £6.4. So £6, that's not bad.
Definitely. Nice.
Lovely fish. Great eating size, that. Really good. Hopefully we can get a double. Oh yeah, baby. Is he off? Oh, no. Oh, he gave a good fight at the start. You hitched? Oh no. It's not a big pollock, this one, guys. Oh, oh. Does that and he tries to pop my shoulder out. Been a bit slow, I must admit. We haven't been getting many. We've had a few knocks here and there. A little baby one. This one will go for pop bait. Oh look, I got him in the swim bladder. There you go. Little baby pollock there. Definitely in the legal size limit, but that's like I said before, once you pull them up from these depths, there's no point putting them back because they won't survive. So this will go to good use as pop bait. Get them low as pop bait as well. So another rig, Sam?
Another rig.
Another rig. This is now last drift, guys. The tide's completely slack now, so the boat's sort of spinning around, and the sun's going down. So sadly, we've got to call it to an end. Not that there's a ton of fish here at the moment, is there?
A bit of a shame, but worth a try anyway. Yeah.
Well, we've got a 6-pounder and a little 2-pounder, but hopefully on this one we get a clonk.
The final drift.
The final drift. There's a good bend on that, mate. One more drift. What's it? A decent bend in the rod. Come on.
Pollock. Oh, no, it's a pout.
Oh, it's a big pout. That's a beauty of a pout. Look at that. That's a beaut. That's a specimen pout right there, mate.
That's a lovely one, isn't it?
Great pop, mate.
Great pop, mate.
Well done.
Cheers, mate.
At least it's not a blank for you today. We're gonna head our way back in now, guys. We're gonna go straight to the mooring, and I'll see you in the kitchen for a nice old cook-up. I don't know what I'm gonna cook. We've got a good variety today. Stay tuned. Back in the kitchen now, guys. We've got a few ingredients ready, and we're gonna cook up some nice mackerel. I've filleted these and deboned them. As you can see, I'm no master filleter of fish, but it would taste good. So what I'm gonna do is put 2 pieces of bread in the toaster. We're gonna toast it off a little bit. Then we're gonna mix up some nice garlic butter. So we're gonna put garlic butter on the toast, put it in the oven to go crispy. We're gonna fry the mackerel to lay over the top. delicious. All we need now, a little bit of garlic on top, just as a little bit of flavouring, and we'll get that melted. And there we go, got our garlic butter there. So what we'll do is wait for our toast to get a little bit crispy. We'll smother it and all of that with the mackerel. All we're doing, we've got some black pepper. Gonna get quite a lot of that straight over the top. Give it a nice old kick, that will. And we've got good old sea salt. That's well seasoned fish. Ready for the frying pan. Our beautiful bits of mackerel here. Just gonna whack a few in. We don't want them curling over. So what we're gonna do is just keep the spatula on them for a second. And they'll start flattening out, getting nice and crispy. What you're looking for with most fish is you can see where the meat is raw and where it's starting to become cooked, sort of translucent to a white colour. When that reaches halfway up, that's when we flip them.
Oh yeah.
Make sure that garlic butter soaks right into the bread. That's when you know it's tasty. What we do now, get that in the oven. She's going to be nice and crispy, ready for the fish to lay on. Oh no, I broke it. Oh yeah. 2 fillets and 1 piece of toast. That's how you want it. It's not something you want to skimp on mackerel. The omega-3s in this stuff is absolutely amazing for you. And then you make it a little bit less healthy with so much butter. So check that out. As simple as it comes. I've actually done this with pelt before, not mackerel, but I know mackerel is going to be tastier for sure. Check that out. What a beauty. I don't have any lemon today. A bit of lemon drizzled over the top. Oh, that'll finish it off nicely. Oh, I've been really looking forward to this. As I said before, I've done this with pelt. And it was absolutely delicious. Just straight garlic butter toast with a big old fillet on, but mackerel is up there with some of the best fish going, so you know it's going to be good. I've already had a bite because I'm greedy. We've got nice crispy toast. That's so simple, but oh, I could eat that every day of the week. That's something else. There's no worries about bones, nothing like that. May get the odd one with my sort of filleting, but it's worth it, that's for sure. Oh, and it's mackerel season now, guys, so they're catching them off the shore, they're catching them off the boats, so they're definitely in. Well worth going down the beach and getting yourself some. Bit of a mix up this video, from crab pots to mackerel fishing to wreck fishing. It was just a bit of a funny day. Like, there was fish around, but they just weren't feeding a lot. I wasn't finding much mackerel, so I moved to a reef, lost a big fish into the wreck, and then I went back, got Sam, then we went back to a wreck, and yeah, I'm glad we managed to get that decent pollock though. £6, that was the biggest pollock on the boat so far, but we're going to catch bigger for sure. That is just so juicy. That's what makes it. Got all that butter on there, soaked into the bread, but the bread underneath is still really crispy. And then you got the fresh mackerel with all the oils in. You can't go wrong with that. So I'm going to leave the video there, guys. There's affiliate links below if you wanted to check them out. There's all sorts of stuff there, from waders to fishing rods and different stuff like the GARMIN stuff that we use. Just if you want to have a look, then by all means feel free to. So stay tuned for the next episode. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. There's going to be plenty more to come. Hopefully as delicious as this. Oh, it's smash fishing, baby. Woo!